I decided to use Grant Kirkhope as a composer because when I was much younger, let's say, I was playing games such as Banjo-Kazooie, Donkey Kong 64. So for me, Grant was an idol, was one of my best composers, along with Koji Kondo at Nintendo. So I said, one day I totally want to make a game with this composer. So I did.
I got an email on LinkedIn from Gianmarco from Ubisoft Milan saying that they liked the games I'd written in the past and would I be interested in writing some music for their game. I didn't even know what it was. And so it was very kind of elusive, what he was kind of very vague. And so I said, of course, yeah, I like writing music. Like Davide Stagliani here might say to me, it's a lava level. And that's it, and you kind of have got to think about how to write the music. You don't really, there's nothing to write to. You can see some artwork. So this game, there's probably like 2.5 hours of music and lots of themes. So it's been a really enjoyable process, but hard to try and continually write new theme after new theme.
So that is all you've got. You didn't hurt me a lot. I'll help you to recap between me and you. There's a gap. My spotlight. I have the art director's head for this.
For this!
Mario, you're such a boy, your blows just make me snow. You haven't hurt me a single bit. Prepare for my greatest hit.
In Prague today we've been recording the music for this game, and so it's the first time that everybody has heard the music played by a live orchestra. We have had about 80 musicians here.
I was trying to get a little bit of Nintendo and a little bit of me and a little bit of Ubisoft and kind of smash it all together. So people have familiar things that sounds a bit like me and a bit like Ubisoft and a bit like Nintendo. So I don't know if I managed that, but that was in my head, that's what I was trying to do. Video games usually are a little bit harder, I think, because you can't guarantee what the player's going to do. Like with a movie, it's very linear. So you can write a piece of music that kind of goes at the right point it's high and the right point it's low, it's happy, it's sad, it's big, it's epic, it's, all that. It's easy to do like that, it's very scheduled. Where in a video game, you can't always guarantee some players are very good and do things very quick, some players are very bad and do things very slow. So you have to try and make sure you find a middle ground with the music to make sure it suits the good player and the bad player. And you get as good a mood as possible.
Well, the music's been pretty varied. It always is in a video game. You get a lot of these fight scenes, so obviously that's very heavy, dramatic music with every playing. In this score, there are some lighter moments, kind of magical moments, and some, not comedy, but more lighter, amusing moments. So there's a lot of light and shade in the score, which is nice. It's not just all the same stuff.
We've just finished our recording session for the about 45 minutes of the soundtrack. So I spent the whole day here putting the orchestra through its paces. I think they're a bit tired now because some of the music's quite big and quite epic. So they were scraping away and blowing really hard. But I think it's turned out very well. So yeah, it's been a great day in Prague. So it's always, for a composer, to be with an orchestra is super special. So I think it's one of those days that you really live for.
genres.